Right, let's just get straight into it. Welcome to today's explainer. We're tackling something, well, something pretty much all of us have dealt with. You know the drill, right? You try your absolute best to get a full night's sleep, maybe you even go to bed early for once, but you still wake up feeling just completely exhausted, heavy, dreading the day. Honestly, we've all been that exhausted little stickman animation at some point, just staring blankly at the alarm clock wondering why we even bother. But today, we're unpacking a fascinating framework that promises you can wake up tomorrow feeling lighter, calmer, and actually happier. And the kicker? It's just by doing a really simple 5-minute routine tonight.
So, have you ever had one of those nights where you're dead tired, like literally bone tired, but the second your head hits the pillow, your brain just goes into absolute overdrive? You're tossing, you're turning, and it's like a million thought bubbles are just popping up in your head. Your brain suddenly goes, hey, remember that incredibly embarrassing thing you said 3 years ago? What if your whole future goes wrong? What if you never figure your life out? Wait, did I send that email? It's literally like having 27 tabs open in a web browser and music is playing from one of them and you can't figure out which one. You're wide awake, processing all this mental trash, running through endless what-ifs. You're completely draining your happiness battery before the day has even started.
Now, most of us think our mornings are the problem, right? We try to fix it with these intense morning routines, listening to hardcore motivation, taking freezing cold showers, repeating affirmations in the mirror. But the source material for this explainer reveals a massive paradigm shift. Your morning actually isn't broken at all. It's your nighttime transition that's the issue. Because believe it or not, your morning mood is actually decided the night before. It's not decided by your alarm clock. It's definitely not decided by your first cup of coffee. It comes down to what your brain does in the exact 5 minutes right before you fall asleep. So we are going to give your brain a totally clean reset.
All right, step 1, clear the mental trash.
Look, if you go to bed with a completely full brain, it is absolutely guaranteed that you will wake up with a stressed brain. There's no way around it. To fix this, you're going to grab your phone's notes app or just a random scrap of paper, set a timer for exactly 60 seconds, and write down absolutely everything your mind is holding on to. Picture that frantically scribbling stickman from those classic web animations. Just go to town. It needs to be a messy, completely structure-free brain dump. No grammar, no perfection. Just, I'm behind on work, I feel weird about what I said today, I need to buy milk. Just get it out. Why? Well, your brain isn't actually trying to ruin your sleep. It's just trying to protect you by making sure you don't forget this stuff. So when you do this brain dump, you're sending a clear signal to your protective brain that the information is safely stored away on paper, which allows it to finally, relax.
And to make that brain dump even stronger, you need to write this exact magic sentence at the very bottom of your list. Tomorrow, I'll handle this. This is absolutely crucial. You are not trying to solve your entire life tonight. Actually, scratch that. You shouldn't even try to solve one problem tonight. You are simply stopping the overthinking loop by explicitly postponing the problem solving. You're literally telling your brain, not now, tomorrow.
Moving on to step 2, lower the stress volume.
The source material is super clear on this biological fact. It is completely impossible to wake up happy if you fall asleep stressed out. If your body is stuck in fight or flight mode, your sleep quality just completely plummets. So the fastest way to physically calm down is the 4-2-6 breathing method. I actually want you to mentally walk through this with me right now. You're going to take one really slow breath in through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. Then you just hold it gently at the top for 1, 2 seconds. And finally, you breathe out super slowly for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. You just do that 3 times. Those long, drawn-out exhales, they're the secret sauce here. They literally tell your nervous system that you are not in danger, manually switching your body out of that fight or flight state.
And while you're doing those long exhales, you have got to drop the stress armor. Imagine letting a heavy, clunky, animated suit of armor just fall right off your stickman body and crash to the floor. Most of us don't even realize we're going to bed wearing this invisible armor, right? Our shoulders are hiked all the way up by our ears, our jaw is clenched super tight, our forehead is wrinkled. Consciously dropping that physical tension, actively relaxing your shoulders, unclenching your jaw during those long 6-second exhales. That signals deep physical safety to your body.
Okay, step 3. Program a winning tomorrow. You see, your brain is essentially a giant prediction machine. It predicts how tomorrow will feel based entirely on what you choose to focus on tonight. So, if you only focus on your problems tonight, your brain naturally predicts tomorrow is going to be a stressful disaster. To rewire that prediction, you are going to write this down. Tomorrow will be easier because I'm doing, and then you just fill in the blank with something incredibly simple. Because I'm going to start slow. Or because I'll take a 10-minute break at noon. Maybe because I'll ask for help. This isn't some toxic positivity or just lying to yourself. You are giving your brain a concrete, actionable plan. and plans naturally reduce anxiety. Oh, and here's the real kicker. Read it out loud. When your brain actually hears your own voice say it, it takes the plan way more seriously, rewiring your expectations for a significantly better morning.
Next up, step 4, set a morning you can win.
The absolute #1 mood killer is waking up already feeling like you're losing. Waking up feeling rushed, behind, and just totally overwhelmed. To combat this, we have to set up a morning with a guaranteed win before we even go to sleep. And a win can be ridiculously simple. Drink water, wash your face, open the curtains. Honestly, you can proudly check off a box just for stretching your arms for 30 seconds. These tasks are laughably simple. They literally take less than 2 minutes. But that's the absolute genius of it. You write down, tomorrow morning, I only need to do one thing. When you wake up with one under 2-minute mission, your brain doesn't panic. You accomplish it, you get this immediate hit of dopamine, and you build immediate momentum instead of a sense of dread.
Now, huge warning here. Skip this next step and you basically undo the whole shebang. I'm not exaggerating. This is the difference between waking up feeling light and waking up with that exact same old, heavy feeling. If you miss this final piece of the puzzle, your brain is going to endlessly run in the background all night long. You'll go to bed, sure, but your mind will stay wide awake.
Which brings us to step 5, the ultimate sleep trigger. Your brain desperately needs an explicit save state signal, like in a video game. It needs a definitive boundary that tells it the day is officially 100% over. Our brains hate unfinished endings, and they'll just replay the day searching for closure unless you manually provide it. So, right as you're settling in, place a hand on your chest and slowly say one of these phrases twice. Today is complete, or I did enough for today. Just like our animated stickman finally finding that look of absolute peace, that's the ultimate goal here. Giving your brain this explicit closure allows it to finally stop processing, truly relax, and just let go.
Let's do a really quick recap of this incredible framework. 1. Brain dump for 60 seconds to remove that mental clutter. 2. Do the 4-2-6 calming breaths to manually calm your nervous system. 3. Write and read tomorrow will be easier because to rewire your expectations. 4. Pick one tiny, simple morning win for early momentum. And 5. Say your sleep trigger, today is complete, to create that essential emotional closure. This whole incredibly low-friction routine takes literally just 5 minutes. It's not about being perfect, it's about a clean reset.
So here's my question for you. If just 5 minutes tonight could literally change your entire tomorrow, completely replacing that morning anxiety with calm energy and genuine motivation, what is actually stopping you from trying it? You don't have to fix your whole life today. Just give yourself these 5 minutes to let go. Test this highly actionable routine tonight. Let this become your new normal. Pay close attention to how differently you feel when you wake up, because that is going to be your absolute proof that small, deliberate nighttime habits create massive morning changes. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, have a genuinely restful night.